Bum 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 dun 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 dun. I am loud now. For anyone in the VOD crew, thanks so much for being part of the VOD crew. You guys are awesome. You guys know the drill. Skip forward or stay here. We'll be starting real soon. Real soon. Let's get some music.
Open your eyes, what can you see around? Wind of the open sky, over the siren sounds. This is a dream, getting the royal scar, holding a diamond blade, throwing it far.
I'm ready.
Holding your breath still, you jump the fire.
Okay, what do we need? Switches, PCB, stabs, stabarabs, and keyboard. Hello, Eiffel Handcraft. Good evening to you as well. How are you doing today? You doing good today? Turn the music down a little bit. I hope you are. Hope you're doing well. I'm ready. Hi friends, am stream. Come say hi. Pretty good. 2:30 a.m. You're not sleeping, but having a coffee. Ooh, that's pretty late. But hey, as long as you're not sleepy, that's good. That means you can stay and enjoy the stream if you can. How about me? I'm doing pretty good. I had some. I played some D&D earlier today with my friends online. And that was good. And then I just had some Taco Bell, and now I got a keyboard to build. So that's some pretty exciting stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some pretty exciting stuff. Hey, Tracer Glowtail, happy to see you. Yeah, D&D is it's absolutely a plus. So here's a second session with the group I'm playing with. New campaign, and they just finished like their first little adventure. It's great. We're doing a campaign in the world of Eberron, which is nice because it's like steampunkish fantasy, which I've never done before. I've always done like standard vanilla 5th E standard fantasy. So this is a nice little different change and things. So it's pretty cool. Yeah. It's like where it's a world where like there's no high level or there's very few high level magic like greater heals or like resurrection spells barely exist, but there's a ton of low level magic everywhere. Like instead of like torches, everyone just has like magical lanterns. So that's like the common. Oh, what up, protein shakes? Hope you're doing good in the hood today. I'm doing pretty good. Oh, what up? It's our man Lightning, aka highest scorer in the key quiz in the world. But it's Sunday, and Sunday means it's time to do a stream or something. What up, Laugh? Oh, what up, Doc? Lol. Hey, what up, J Chef? Sweet, people are starting to trickle in. Yeah, building a polycarb via today. What up, Salt Rock Lamp? So this is gonna be pretty exciting. Sure, I'll give a quick opinion. What is this? Is your site? Your own personal site? This is your essentially your resume as a 5th E character sheet, or just as a D&D character sheet. Now, I don't know if putting chaotic neutral is a good idea, unless you have a good explanation for that, but you are you. I don't know whether or not this is actually going to be like a resume. It is certainly unique. What up, Droke? Yeah, as a resume. Okay. Full stack web, databases, content management. I don't know whether or not you want to put like more into just databases, software dev, maybe more specific. I don't know if you want more or less specific on those kind of things. Linux, big data, DNS, CAD, HTML, CSS, jQuery. It's not bad. No, it's not. It's not. It's certainly not too shabby. Yeah, some of these things seem kind of broad, but I'm not sure. I'm honestly not in like any kind of software field. But yeah, I think aside from like work on things, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like that. Do whatever makes you happy as long as you're not hurting anyone. That's a good way to do it. Ooh, Zach, 2 months in a row with that tier 1 sub. Thanks so much, bud. Thanks so much. And you guys want to see? When you guys want to check out the keyboard, I want to check out the keyboard. Let's go together. Let's check out this keyboard. Here we are checking out this keyboard. Let me just move my stream to the main window. Ooh, Biso, that Twitch Prime. Thanks so much, bud. It means a lot. It means a lot. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Lubed ink switches. 63 point... Let me move my microphone so you guys can hear me. Lubed ink switches, 63.5 gram springs. 3204 on the base of the switch and 3203 on the stem of the switch, aka the Huey Classic. You work with a couple 100 million of dB records every day. That's fair, I guess. I don't know. Maybe Zekin would have a opinion to say on your quote unquote resume. Got some Duroc Stabarinos. We got a WT60A PCB. I'm super excited. Look, there's a PCB that has flex cuts, so we can get some real flexy action on this. Let's actually investigate this flexi action. You know, Wilbur puts out good stuff. You know, Papa Wilbur puts out the bests. It's a good time for everyone. Okay, this is a side view, right? Oh, look at that flex. You guys can see my finger through the flex. Ooh, baby. Right, that's some cool flex, right? The true question is whether or not we'll actually feel the flex in practice. You know what I mean? Because just because it has flex when I do this specifically, when you type, it's like a lot of smaller taps as opposed to like one concentrated thing. You know what I'm saying? Wait, why didn't the build command work? Like the build command should have worked. That's weird. But it's not working right now? Does it work if I do it? No? What the heck? Frickin'. Hold on, let's investigate this. Everyone has permission to do it. It's on a cooldown of 3 minutes for a user, but should be... That's weird. Well, whatever. So this is the PCB we'll be using. Pretty cool. The fact that, you know, Wilbur has his own logo on ESD bags is legit. Don't worry, I'll show you guys the build is a VS60, all polycarbonate, baby. But I think it's a cool PCB. I'll be using it for this build, and it's gonna be a very appropriate PCB to use in this build. Hello, Olivia. So let's open up this build with this really crappy knife. Hello, Jeff. There is the board of keys. Oh, it already came with stabs too. Okay, sweet. I'll use these stabs. Oh, yeah, we got some hardware. Hello, Midori Lol. Yeah, so this is one of the few items that Tez actually shipped out before Tez happened to his full extent. Actually, technically happened after he already happened to his full extent. Did his thing. These were produced before he did his thing, but he shipped it while the thing was rampant. Yeah, so if you look this up on Geek Hack or something, you're not going to see it. This was a private group buy. Let me show you mine. I have one as well. I think this is mine. Nope, that's my... Where's mine? Found mine. Hey, Krobit. Imagine being Midori and being super smelly and weird. Couldn't be you. If you guys want a comparison, I did build mine on stream. I have an aluminum one that's Cerakoted pink. Has a very interesting mounting style, and I wish I knew a polycarb one existed. I would have ordered that instead of my aluminum one, Olivia. But got the baller weight. So mine's a completed one. We're gonna be building another one. This is for a friend. It's gonna be great. Lubed inks. Mine was done with Xylants, and I have a feeling after I build that one, I'm going to want to rebuild mine with normal linears instead of MX Xylants. I bet you anything. As soon as I rebuild this, I'm gonna have to be like, oh, gotta rebuild mine now. Here I go, off rebuilding keyboards again. So how's this keyboard fit together? Let's go over that real quick before I actually start doing the whole build, just because I want to go over it. So I already put this top part together, which this top part has this gasket. And you see the gasket is secured by these little mounting areas, which I think is kind of cool. It makes it fit nice and conveniently. Okay. Here's the plate. But what? The plate doesn't have any attachments. How does the plate attach to the board? Well, the plate attached to the board. Let's go back to the bottom first. The bottom has these little gasket bits that are recessed in. I'm going to grab some glue stick and probably glue the sides in. So the bottom here is here. Then you have the PCB and the plate. Between the PCB and the plate is this piece right here. This goes between the PCB and the plate. So it actually goes this way, right? And it's kind of like a rubber hammock where the PCB is beneath this, the plate is on top, and this sits on this other layer of gaskets. So it's like this. See, so this plate doesn't actually touch any of the outsides. And then on top of that, this would go on top. And that's how it goes together. That's how my aluminum one is. This one is just all polycarb instead. That's the difference. So switches are already lubed. I built these switches a while ago. 63.5 gram springs lubed in the method of the Huey Classic, which is 3204 base, 3203 stems. Got the hardware, came with some Stabarinos, and we got the WT60A PCB by Wilba, which is an absolutely A+ PCB. I got one that I'm building with in the near future. I might even rebuild my VIA with it, because that's gonna be the hype. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be where the real hype is at. I just love, look at this PCB, looking at that. Oh, baby. But the question is, will we feel this PCB, right? Because it's already going to have that hammock that of how this goes. So if that's already pushing it down, will there be enough counter force to allow us to actually flex this PCB? We'll see. We're going to see. Let's build some stabs first. The only thing I haven't done is lube stabs. Once I lube stabs and put them all on, then we can get to just straight up building her up. And then I have to figure out what else to do during this stream, because this isn't going to take 2 hours. And I've dedicated myself to say I'm going to stream 2 hours twice a week for a total of 4 hours. And it's Sunday, and I count Sunday as the end of the week. Therefore, I've met my goal for this week. My week starts on Monday, not Sunday. Not like that traditional Gregorian calendar. Okay, so let's just... How's everyone doing today? There's a lot of people who joined in. I haven't had a chance to ask how y'all are doing today. Hope you're all doing absolutely A+ hunky-dory. All's good in the hood. Because you all deserve to be doing wonderful today. Yeah. No, I'm not going to use Super Lube. Jeff, you just started work on Sunday at 5:40. Nice. You got that late shift. You got the Dewey shift tonight. I guess it's the Jeff shift. Does Krulbit deserve to be doing well? Well, we can roll a d20 on that. Axelot, you're doing well. Fun building a Polaris this weekend. What did you build it with? Pretty curious to say. Pretty curious to hear what are the specs of your build. I always love hearing what people are building different things up with these days. I strategically put my RGB LED for maximum accents. There we go. That's good. That's good right there. Now I need to grab my trusty handy dandy mauve switches lube with 205 grade 0 and filmed Durox dabs. Solid. I've heard some pretty good things. I got my silicone brush I absolutely love using for lubing the stabilizers with. And today we are going to use my tried and true classic that I love, dielectric grease. So there are some people who squeeze tubes from the bottom, and there are some people who squeeze tubes from the top. What kind of person are you? I'm going to say there's only one correct person in the world, and it's the people who squeeze it from the bottom. If you squeeze it from the top, I'm going to assume you're some kind of monster. I'm going to assume you're a lizard person trying to pretend to be a human. Melodit, please, don't do that. That hurts. That hurts. Melodit, are you a real person? Designation Rock, everyone breaks the cap on their dielectric grease. Don't worry about it, bud. Okay, don't worry. A middle person. You guys are crazy. You guys are wild. I'll have a link. If you go to my, I think on my Amazon page, I should have links to these brushes. I only use these for stabilizers. For normal switches, I go to normal bristled brushes. So. Oh, I broke my cap because I was just tightening it and it died. Got a little hand towel here to wipe my hands. So one upgrade I really want to get for my workbench. You guys can't see it because I need a camera behind me to show you guys. But this bench is like slightly too tall because this bench is supposed to be used with people who have like stools. We're sitting on a stool. I'm sitting like a normal office chair. So I need to get a stool for this bench. That's future Huey's problem though, you know what I'm saying? Salt, you're the coolest guy if you haven't broken the cap on your dielectric. You may in fact be the chosen one. Maybe I should zoom in my view. I don't know how much people actually care to see up close what I'm doing. But here you are. You can see a little bit better now, depending on how good or bad the bitrate is right now. So I'm gonna say this up front. Typically before a build, you should flash your PCB, as Papa Wilbo will tell everyone in the world. But you know what? I think Wilbur should give himself more credit. I will never test a Wilbur PCB because I trust Wilbur to make good PCBs. Wilbur's gonna absolutely hate me for saying that. I know it. But you know what? I think in my heart of hearts it's true. He makes amazing PCBs. I don't know if anyone else has had the pleasure of working with any of his PCBs, but they're good stuff. So what does everyone have planned on this beautiful Sunday for me, but possibly Monday for you? Hello, Nebulant. Some guy just questioned you why you bought a Zeal 60, said it was overpriced and could have gotten something better. It happens. There are always people in the community who think A, B, or C. That's okay. Nebulant, how are you doing today, Nebulant? Hope you're doing good. I will say, I have heard rumors from someone that there may be a better version by someone else coming out sometime in the future with essentially the same features, which is in switch, you know, that underneath. So there may be options in the future that we can all explore together. I hope we can explore them all together. I need to have Heine back on the show again soon. He's a great guy. He really is. He's one of the most A+ individuals in our community. No, I want to do something else with this. This is a build I need to try extra hard on. Speaking of my show, I need to find some new guests for the next episode. I think I just need to find one guest really for Olivia. I'm not fancy like Gas with like fancy gear commands. For some reason, my build command isn't working today, which is upsetting me. I don't know why. What headphones am I using? Yeah, they're the Hi-Fi Man HE400s. I love these. They are A+. Oh, what up, Wilba? Great to have you here. Well, you just missed my explanation of what I said about your PCBs. Yabba dabba do. Thank you so much for that Twitch Prime Subarino. What am I doing today? I am getting some bits out. So I'm missing a bit for some reason. That's not good. Oh, there it is. But don't need that yet. Let's go with this one. So Wilbur, I was saying earlier to everyone, you know, it is a good quality PCB because it's a Wilbur PCB. I've never had any issues with my Wilbur PCBs, and I do believe you do, I honestly believe you make some of the best PCBs in the community, and because of that and my trust for your ability to make PCBs, I will never test your PCB before a live build. That's how much confidence I have in your products. Oh my god, Duroc screws aren't magnetic, everyone. Man, I think Duroc might be a no-go for me compared to Cherry. Come on, at least Cherry has I can like just what the heck? Let me remagnetize my bit to doubly confirm. Where's my magnetizer? If I was Huey's magnetizer, I am lost. Where'd my magnetizer go? What the heck? Oh, there it is. Hold on. Okay, let's remagnetize it, everyone. Okay. Remagnetized. Okay, we're good. Sorry. That was my bit got unmagnetized. Soon at Novelties and Daily Clack. Nice. Put the stabs on the top side. What do you mean? Oh, I'm building it upside down. That's what you mean. Yeah. I would have noticed that eventually. But yeah, I'm just happy that Novel Keys will have the different products because I love Novel Keys. Mike is like the best vendor in the community. No fiber washers. I don't need fiber washers just because there's no contacts near these screws. And like I said, because I trust Wilba's PCB design. Yeah, Krellbit, you got some work to do, bud. You got some work to do. But I'm watching out for you, dude. Is overlooping a stabs a thing? Yes, it is. It can be a thing. Yeah. There's a lot of rising stars in the community right now, to be honest. I'm like a fading star. I'm like too much of a boomer to catch up with all these new keyboard kids. And I also don't put enough content to catch up, staying up to date with everyone either. It's tough. Who comes second to Wobotech? You mean for like PCB designs? I don't know. It's like Wilba's like up on like a mountain peak, and everyone's like in the village, like not even thinking about climbing. I use a Heine. Heine would probably be. Yeah, Heine's definitely up there. I definitely would say Heine is a very fair number 2. Both like both Heine and Wilbur are up there for PCB designs. That's without a doubt true. Let's see. AIO3 pretty good. I haven't ever had any of Gondo's PCBs, but I like Gondo a lot. Yankar, I don't know. The only PCB I've gotten from Yankar was burned. Well, not burned. It was well done in the oven. A bit too long. How did any of Upas's PCBs? Oh, I have. Yeah, I have. I had his the Cannon Keys one. Yeah, I like that one. That's a solid one. Yeah, for sure. Percent PCB is a light nightmare. Yeah, yeah. I've heard good. I've heard that a lot. Martin. Yeah. Whoever designed the CA66 PCB, what a PCB. I'm also gonna say I'm gonna question Wilba shipments. When I receive these PCBs from Wilba, every PCB I received is slightly bowed. I'm not sure if that's just because of the flex, but I'm pretty sure you can tell in the stream. This is PCB is slightly bowed. You have an ANSI Upas provide info on a limited number of saves using VIA. Yeah, that's like what Olivia said. The EEPROM emulation. Just bend it straight before stabs. I mean, it's not a big deal. The switches will straighten it out. J-Shop, the curve tells you which way is upside down. Obviously, if I paid attention to that at the beginning, I wouldn't have put the stabs the wrong way to begin with. Obviously. See, it's actually just an anti-Huey mechanism that Willow put in. So yesterday I programmed my TR60, which was all done by like web-based apps, which seemed extremely sketchy, but everything worked without any errors. So I mean, I guess. You're having trouble finding info? There's not really any public information easy to find on the VIA because this board was a private group buy. I have one. This is another one I'm building for someone else, but I can give you information if you'd like on this keyboard. Did it use TKG? Of course it did, Olivia. Of course it did. The sketchiest one. You know what? One thing I appreciate that Wilba did on this PCB that I haven't seen in other 6% PCBs is that the screw-in part actually snaps in as well. You hear that? That snap in? So even like if I didn't have screws, these don't fall out. Like this is probably the most secure I've had screw-in stabs without screws before. That's pretty good. Like I think a lot of you who've built keyboards like me, you've experienced it where you put in your screw-in stabs, you turn it around to screw it in, and then like it just unhooks, and you're like ah. Like I'm not gonna lie, I think Wilbur, you're like the only one who's like snap-on holes have been like the best. The best. See, so this one touches a pad. So this is one where I should bust out the the washers. But you know what? I trust a Wilba PCB, so I'm not going to do that. SMH put a washer. Okay, fine. Fine, Wilva. I'll put a washer. You need a washer? You don't need a washer. It's like a good practice kind of thing. Midor, you think Durox tabs is snapping on most PCBs? Huh, that makes sense. But yeah, washers are a good idea. Anytime there's a screw that would or possibly touch a pad, then I use a washer to isolate it, so I don't have to worry about it. Okay, I am satisfied with that, and I have one more stabilizer to build because this is an HHKB board, and Olivia will physically kill me if I use a non-split backspace. Also, the plate doesn't accommodate for that, so there's that, you know. Break the cycle, make Chimera layout. No. Krellbit Bezos. See, no. You guys got it all wrong, okay? Krellbit is Asian, therefore he needs to gain 100 pounds, and then you can rub his belly for good luck. That's how it works, everyone. Come on. Norbauer is already Jeff Bezos of the keyboard community. I like that. Kind of accurate. That's true. Norbauer is an extremely nice guy. I'm actually going to have lunch with him next time I'm in the Bay Area. So that's nice. Or dinner, depending on scheduling. But yeah, I'm going to meet up with him pretty soon. Hopefully pretty soon. I don't know when. Nebulin, when you leave on Friday, on the 20th, are you like just leaving straight? Because I was thinking of taking like a half day and meeting for like lunch or something before you go. If you go back across the country. Flying out in Cali. Okay, so just 20th is your last day and you'll still be in Cali. Okay. Okay. On the 31st? What day is the 31st? That's Tuesday. Okay. Maybe the weekend of the 20th or the weekend after that. Might not have a car out of the 23rd. That's fine. I'll go visit you in my truck and we can have some amazing Roseville food before you move back to the East Coast. That's like normal, Olivia. Everyone should visit their friends before they move if they're about to do a big move. Bring my blue jeans, Nicole. I don't actually own any pairs of blue jeans. Fun Huey fact right there. So you can't country song me just yet. Better hit Tori up. I don't need blue jeans. Why do I need blue jeans? What up, Cartoon 91? I don't know what. I'm sorry, Cartoon 91. My build command isn't working today. It should be. I have no clue why it's not, to be perfectly honest. But I'm building a via, which is a polycarb via, which is a 6% with a lot of gaskets, using a WT60A PCB, and gonna be building it with lubed inks. The inks are lubed with 6204 on the base and 6203 on the stem, which is aka the Huey Classic. And then the PCB here is the WT60 PCB, which is a cool PCB because it has 2 flex cuts. So the PCB can do this flexy thing. Lubed with what? The Huey Classic. 6204. Oh, 3204. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. You'll buy me dinner if I wear thigh highs to the Seattle meetup. The Seattle summer meetup that I'm not going to. That was the old Huey Classic Salt Rock. That was the old Huey Classic. That Huey Classic has since been retired. Okay, this step is done. Let's put these screws away. Okay, let's grab these. So this needs to go right here. This needs to go right here. I said it needs to go right here. Fit. Has anyone used a KB Paradise V60 Mini? Having trouble with mine ever since you got it. Been trouble getting it to work or plugging in. This is. It sounds like it sounds like the port might not be good. If it's still within the return period, I just return it for a new one. If you're having that issue, because ultimately it's supposed to act just like another USB device. What up, 10 strong? See, so as oh, okay, it's gifts. So as you can all see, you know. This is how it mounts. It mounts through all these little rubber tabs, and it's going to be suspended by these rubber tabs against the top and bottom of the case. Now, this plate is definitely not super consistently fitted. We got some inks. Should have waited for the drop of the song. No drop of the song, it just ends. Yeah, it's very similar to the J01 and Kepler, because this was all designed by, they're all designed by Tez, so. Okay, I'm thinking this plate keeps wanting to sag down when I put switches in. I'm thinking it might be better for me just to put all the switches in first. You know what I'm saying? Okay, the song's bumping. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to sound way better than mine because of the lube dinks. Although next week, if you guys want to see me build lube dinks again, next week I'm going to be building my Jane V2 CE, which is pretty exciting. I'm going to use lubed inks. The only question is, do I use a brass plate? Do I use a FR4 half plate? Or do I use a carbon fiber plate for my Jane V2 CE when I get there next week on like probably Wednesday or Thursday? What do you all think? I don't know. I'm still trying to find out myself. I think FR4 half plate is the move. Yeah, it's it has the gaskets on the bottom as you see here, and the gaskets on the top as you see here, and then it only mounts through these sides. Where did I get the brass plate for CE from? Oh wait, no, never mind. I don't have a brass plate. No, I just have the original non-CE plates, which I'm assuming I was just gonna cut an area for the F13 key. That's all I was gonna do. I was just gonna drill baby drill for the F13. That's fine. Jay's build the J01. It's a good, interesting board. The F-row was shifted. Oh, I thought the F-row was normal and just had that spot. Okay, then I might have to be stuck with just doing the carbon fiber plate then. Well, are the files available? I just get an FR4 one made then, if I could. I mean, worst case scenario, if I'm stuck with the carbon fiber plate, then I might just use Holy Pandas to build that up in the Jane V2 CE. Because my Jane V2 has creams, and I can just desolder those and put inks in instead. And I'll just use Holy Pandas with the carbon fiber. Okay, these all going in fine? Yes. Certainly an interesting gasket mount option. Curious to see how it is on polycarb versus my aluminum version. But I also have like MX Xylants on mine, which I probably should rebuild. True gasket mounts? That sounds like the new no true Scotsman fallacy. Okay, I think I need to take... Where's my glue stick? Glue stick. I'm gonna use glue stick because these are annoying to deal with, the gaskets, without a little bit of glue. So I'm gonna do that. There you go. There you go. See, that's gonna stay there now. Now I can do the other side. There we go. Okay. Next, would be going to plates and then the top. But first, before all that, let's solder. Will I have enough solder to finish this? I hope so. I need to order solder, otherwise I won't have enough solder to build my my Jane next week. I'm running low on solder. The point of this board is to exist because someone wanted it to exist. This board was a private commission. What's this? Is this authentic Wilbur handwriting? Guys, Wilbur makes alien-looking 8 keys. Or 8s. How could I ever wipe it off, Wilbur? It's a mark of the Wilbur. Because the fab was too bad. What did the fabs mess with this one? Or not get as perfect as you'd like? Yeah, this is definitely a pretty cool concept. It's been, in my opinion, hit or miss on how this has been executed, but conceptually it's interesting. I do like on the unicorn with the K how the gasket or how it changes it, to be honest. Yeah, one big shock absorber, which is nice. I have a question for everyone. Amidst your other conversations, what anyone buying any key sets this month? It is a new month, and a new batch of key sets have launched from various vendors. Anything eye-catching for anyone? Botanical is kind of sick. Dodging them all. Botanical. Taro. Mildet, you got the base milk mods, MOBA alphas. Invis also getting Taro. Salt rock. Ashes. Honey for you. Had to pass on Lunar and Apollo. Cartoon, not much money at the moment, unfortunately. J-Chef Botanical. A lot of people are getting Botanical. I feel maybe I need to take a look again at Botanical when I cover it in This Week in Keywords. I don't know, when I just first saw it, it didn't really strike me as much. So maybe I need to give it like another eyeful. Last month you went way over your keyboard budget last month, so no new key sets for a while. 10 strong, either Ashes or HFO. Maybe you wish you could afford Honey. I want to buy a set or two, but I can't. I'm going to be over my budget once I've paid a few invoices for a few keyboard group buys that I'm in. So I already ruled ahead of time. Nope, no keyboards. No key sets. Just keyboards and camera gear is all for me. What is this board? So the board is different. The board is the VIA, what you see here, VIA. It can use any kind of USB-C. 60% PCB. We're just using the WT60A for this one. I built another one where I use the ANSI from Canon keys. I'm probably going to rebuild that with one of these PCBs. Because this PCB is tight with them flex cuts. I think Wilba has been the best one. I think this is the PCB, the 60% PCB that has had the farthest distance between the microcontroller and a pad. I think every 60% PCB I've done has always had the pads closer to the microcontroller than this distance right here. B-dubs. There was no group buy for this case. This was a private buy. I have an aluminum one. I'm now building a polycarbonate one for someone. Aren't they near the spacebar? Sometimes they're near the spacebar. Other times they're by the enter key for some reason. They oftentimes can end up pretty close to a normal switch pad. It's weird. It's wild. Speaking of wild, let's get the music back going on. Yeah, I'm excited for this month. Even though I'm not getting like key sets, there's a lot of keyboard stuff I want to do this month. Like I just got my Southpaw full size, which I guess we can do an unboxing in a little bit. That is a chunk of a keyboard. I finally got it in after like a year of waiting. It's like a Xeno wait times right there. But it arrived, and all the damages about the board were cataloged before I received it, so no complaints there. Because I could have waited longer to have it Cerakoted. But I decided, nah, just send me how it is with anno issues. And I did receive a picture of every single anno issue before I chose to receive it, which was really nice. So I knew what I was getting. I just didn't want to wait longer for Cerakote after already waiting a year for that board. Almost out of solder. I guess after this build, I can go buy that magical 6337 solder everyone keeps hyping up. I've been using 6040 solder for like the longest time, ever since I got into keyboards. But I guess it's time for me to get into the future and use this fancy 6337 solder that everyone talks up. Did I miss a pin in the second row? I probably did. Second row, top right. Here's the second row. I got both of those. Unless I didn't point at the right one. Let me know. But if you mean these two or these two or these two, I got them both. I got them all. The lighting just may make it look blank. Oh my god, I'm so... The E key? No, it's definitely... It's not as... It could use a little more solder, but it is soldered. Cute, yeah. Yeah, I have like a million lights pointing from different directions, so I'll give you guys a bit more of a zoom. I don't know, any keyboard things that anyone here is excited for? Group buys you've been joining in? Group buys that are hopefully shipping soon? That's what I'm always curious about. What's shipping soon for people who've joined things in the last months or so? E8.5? SA Laser arrives tomorrow for you, Jeff. Do you know what board you're going to be putting it on? Sandstorm. Sandstorm already shipping out soon? Has it been that long already? Sandstorm didn't even feel like that long ago. Wow. Neuron sitting here to build. GMK Hyperfuse and soon. Violets on Cream and First Love soonish. Violets on Cream. Wow. Yeah. I should get an extra of that too. Cat Milkshake should ship soon. Dude, where's my GMK dots at? Come on. Estimated this month, no setbacks for Sandstorm been announced. Wow. To be fair, at least if GMK has delays, because at least hopefully they're because of production and not because of designer fault that there are delays. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely understand with GMK getting so many requests for sets to be produced. Ember's delayed till May. Ooh. Okay. It's all soldered up. Let's assemble this. So the bottom is down. Next, I need to make sure I insert the USB-C into the slot appropriately. So let's send here. You know what's crazy? Did this person really ship without screwing in the weight? And the weight hasn't fallen off yet. Do I really need to screw it in? Yeah, I probably should. Okay, these are the case screws. So it's going to have to be one of these black countersunk ones, short ones for the weights. And these are all, of course, everything is switched to hex. It's coming together, everyone. We're approaching endgame for this case. Well, screw fell, but it's okay. I have a million extras. This is the right size? This is the right size. Oh, never mind. The screw's right there. Wow, imagine not having the screw depth go deep enough. Wow, that quality, everyone. See that? It's not even flush. Oh, what up, Heine Bush? 6 months in a row on that 4-month streak. So do I force it deeper? Or do I just accept this is how it is? Or do I take the weight out and just put a shit ton of glue stick on the bottom of it? Duh. Yeah, Tess made it, that's why. Or do I grab my Dremel, a sanding bit, and I sand down the bottom of each screw? That's good. That's also an option. If I want the screws to actually like appropriately fit. Okay, for now I'm gonna take them off because it looks like they're gonna stay. I'm just gonna assemble the case so you guys can see an assembled case. And if the person who I'm building this for wants me to sand the screws down, I will. Okay, USB port, are you there? No? Oh my god. Oh my god, look at this quality. Okay. I get to zoom in. I have to push it down for it to be like aligned properly. Otherwise, you ain't plugging this in, baby. That gasket life. Fuck it, we're rolling with it. Something off of my gaskets. No, they're on. Hold on. I get this reverse. Does this go on the bottom then? So we try to do that. I think honestly will fit better. Yeah, thin one is the middle. I'm pretty sure when I assembled mine, I didn't have to do it like this. I'm perfectly honest with you. But now the port should align if I do it like this. Lol, it's not even like a line still. Screw it. This board has its own jank to deal with. Okay, now it looks like it's aligning. Who needs good alignment? Yeah, these gases are kind of pita bready. It's supposed to be like that? It's not like that on mine. Here's how this one closes, and here's how mine closed. Nani? I might have something messed up. I do remember it was really weird when I assembled mine, So maybe it all comes together once you tighten it appropriately. I'm gonna seal this a bit better. Was the other gasket supposed to go under this one? I thought, but when this is the lowest piece, then the USB actually aligns. Right? And in theory, let's just mount this top one with this right here like this first. Okay, let's just do these together, you know? Because it'd be like this and this. See, because in theory, when it's like this, these should be flush. So I need to make sure that I just need to make sure they're pressed a bit harder when they're aligned, so they stay flush. That's all. So I'm just gonna assemble it this way. It should work. Everything just needs to be pressed in perfectly, absolutely perfectly with no faults. Because when this is pressed in perfectly, it should be level with the polycarb. So I just need to make sure it's all pushed in. I may have to bust out the stick of glue. You know what I'm saying? But in theory, if even these channels here have issues staying in. This one up here. This one over here. There we go. What a pain in the ass, boy. Imagine convincing two skinny boys on the side to freaking stay stacked and not mess everything up. Plate needs to have gasket on both sides. So that's what I thought too, but it's not going to fit if I have the gasket on both sides. I don't think. Okay, well, I know this needs to go on the top regardless. Should I just disassemble mine and find out? Because obviously I've done this correctly once. Yes, says the rational people. Fine. Imagine not using my neck screws. Yes, not magnetic screws. Oh, don't worry, Nebula. This is definitely gonna fall apart as soon as I take it apart. I promise you, this is only being held together by the tension of these screws, sheer force of will, and hatred. And big scam energy. Because, you know, it's designed by Tez. Don't worry. This assembled one is the manual. Okay, the bottom just fell out. Okay, those are just screws. There's my top. And it looks like I do have the thin boy going around. I did glue them together based off how this is. Yep. So I just need to glue them all together, that's all. Come on, fit back. Oh shit, everything's not fitting back. Fit back, I said. This board better fit back together or I am going to freaking... Oh my, no. No, you fucking piece of shit. Calm down, Dewey. You are a normal human, not a lizard person pretending to be a human. Nebula is not difficult, but it's still a pain in the ass and completely unnecessary and makes it a bad design. No, Nebula, that is exceptionally untrue. Okay, let's reassemble this real quick. Dang it, something misaligned. Oh. Misaligned, nothing misaligned. Nice, okay. Oh, I'm not even Krillin. I'm like straight Tien right now. I'm Yamcha. I'm Yamcha-ing it right now. I'm Yamcha. I only exist to be killed to show someone's strength or cruelty after my arc. Hello. There we go. Alright, thanks, Nebulent. Peace. I was doing it fine before then. I just need to glue everything together. I was doing fine, everyone. Yeah, it's just a pain to align. Okay, let's finish this up. And then we can do an unboxing of another board after we do some typing sounds with this. Okay. Okay, I know what to do. I know what to do. Huey's got it. Watch this. Watch this. See this glue stick? We're just gonna... Bam! Glue! 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 Bam! Okay, and now these side parts. Glue. Imagine having to use glue stick to freaking build a board. This is arts and crafts, you know it, baby. Glue. It said glue. 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 Okay, you last bit. I'm just gonna assume you're gonna stay over there, okay? Okay. And then everything is going to align. And one thing I did notice with my other board, that things kind of like snapped in place once I screwed it in. So it'll be fine. It'll be Daijobu, everyone. Hello? Did you catch the hole yet? There you go. So who thinks this is going to work? Because the thing is, the polycarb, unlike my aluminum case, has more give. Yeah, so... Okay. Nope, it didn't seal right there. Let's see if I can just... That's the only place where it didn't seal, looks like. Nope, the whole bottom has a gap. The top is fine, though. So I just need to realign the bottom, then we'll be good. In theory. This is close. Okay, that's something to do with all the screws again. Part of me wonders if that's just a polycarb. Okay, because I just tightened this screw, and it basically disappeared in the middle, and only these parts are bowing now, too. So, I'm thinking... I'll try realigning it one more time, but when I tighten these, this one right here, it just closed this gap completely. So, let's try it. What if I assemble it upside down? It could be because the PCB flexes. That's true. It could be a PC issue. It could be the PC. I think it's because of the PC flexing. We'll see. I'll try one more time to align it as best as I can. And if it doesn't completely close with the best possible alignment, I think it's fair to rule it on the polycarbonate, because I kind of had that issue on the same when you guys saw me close up my aluminum one, but my aluminum one was able just to close it up completely. And my aluminum one just doesn't care, right, about the gasket, because aluminum has essentially no give compared to polycarbonate when it comes to gasket. No, I don't have any extra gaskets. What I have is what I get. I mean, like, look at the flex right here on the side, right, for me squeezing it. It definitely has some give. Oh yeah, Olivia, what do you want me to do with the PCB? The weight, because the weight isn't fully attached. Dremel screws. Case is fine. This weight's cool. So close. Sorry, the build command isn't working. We're working via keyboard right now. Oh, what a pain in the ass build, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. Do I have coronavirus or not? I hope not. I mean, the first case of coronavirus was just reported in my county where I live, so could be. But I don't think so. Well, now I'm gonna get demonetized, so rip. That's life. Maybe we neighbors. I don't know. You Fresno County? Then we are not neighbors. So I need to still fix the weight. Screws holding together. Do I want to do this all today right now? No, PC boards are completely fine. As long as you don't have a dumb mounting style. It's okay, Olivia. It's okay. It's okay. Let's do these screws. Wait, how do I hold? Oh, shit. Time to do this without burning my thumbs off. This build won't take the full 2 hours. Yeah, right? It's supposed to be a one and done, nice and easy. Nope. Set this on lowest speed. Good call snoozing, Mangatora. Okay. All safety precautions are now met. Thanks, Heine. I'm always here to complete a build as best as I can. It's almost there. It's almost there. Holy crap. Okay, it's almost there, guys. It's almost there. Holy shit. Hey, I can imagine. Not too many keyboards and keyboard build streams. You should see my build streams more often then. Now, this is like my 5th time busting out a Dremel. That's flush enough. Yeah, it's flush. Oh, perfect. Oh my god. One down, one to go. Okay. Fuck this board. Remember when I thought like, oh, this build is not gonna take my full 2-hour stream? No way. Here we are at 1 hour 42 minutes. Thanks, J Show. Ooh. No, those aren't even fingerprints on the brass. Yeah, I think on like 2 different build streams, I brought out the Dremel to do DIY half plates. Funny enough. I guess seeing some of these sparks, kind of cinematic. Come on. One more. Okay, we're done. Oh. Okay. Good job, Dremel. Mwah. Love you, cheap ass $20 Wen Dremel. No on-brand Dremels for Huey. No on-brand Dremels. It's always about the off-brand rotary tool. Okay, let's freaking assemble this now. Is this board compatible with VIA? Yes, the PCB is. It's using the WT60A PCB designed by Wilma. Okay, let's just... Okay, everything is tucked in as best as I can tuck it in, so let's put the top on now. Okay, everyone, I think this is the money shot. I believe. Perfect. Oh yeah, it's sealing, baby. Oh my god, look. As you can barely even see the seam, and I haven't put the screw in yet. Once I put it in, that seam's gonna go bye-bye. Be gone, seam. One last screw, baby. That seam, bye, Felicia. Okay. It's a clean seam. There's one small one here that you just can't... I think that was because of the bowing of the... Ooh, this side one. That side one's pretty bad. Let me see if I can poke that one side one in. The back is good. There's one problem area now. See if I can fix it without unscrewing it. You can see the problem area. It is really very much so a cursed board. Yeah, it's this right here. Because look, no seamed all tight. Opens up for this. When we turn around the corner, seam is tight again. Other side is fine. That's the only problem area right now. Okay, let's do this again. Olivia, maybe we should just swap one of your top and one of my bottom, or vice versa. So it's half poly, half aluminum. Okay. What's this side? Okay, I think it's all together. I'm just gonna awkwardly apply pressure. Okay, good. Come on, you son of a gun. Everyone pray this is gonna work this time. Side one, good. Side two, okay, the sides are good. The sides are good. Now let's see if I can secure the front and back. Thank you, Jerk Chicken. Okay, front. Oh, we're good in the front. 2 less screws in the back, and if these work, money. Wait, it's winner, chicken dinner. That's what it's saying. Okay, last 2 screws. We use a Dremel. We use a glue stick. And we use sheer force of will to assemble this keyboard, everyone. Top, seam intact. Bottom, seam intact. Side, seam intact. Other side, seam intact. Let's go. Now that calls for opening another Rockstar. Okay, what keycaps do you want to see on this, Olivia, for your typing sounds? Jerk chicken, where is the most amazing chicken sandwich in New York City? I'm sure Jay Shuff and Olivia would love to know. Bob White in East Village. Okay, Olivia wants JTK Toxic on this board. You're all gonna see JTK Toxic on this board. Actually, first off, the designer of this board didn't ship it with rubber feet, so hold on. I need to get some rubber feet for Olivia. This one was 3. Olivia, I'm guessing you want clear rubber feet, right? Not black ones? You'd prefer clear ones for your polycarb board? Are you okay like with these ones where they're not really tall at all? Clear with clear? Okay. I'm gonna say I'm gonna use these. Oh my god. It's Daijobu? Okay, cool. Okay. Oh my god, you guys can't even see that, but there's definitely some polycarb flex on the case. Interesting. Okay. Oh, this time you don't want JTK Toxic? Wow, Olivia. Okay, you want olive? I can do olive. Or I can even let's do olive. Then we can do a sound comparison between yours and mine. And then mine will be way worse, so we gotta rebuild mine in an upcoming stream. Shit, where's my olive set? Hold on, I need to look through my keyboards to find out where olive is. Nope. Nope. Yep, found it. Here's my olive set, currently on my Alice. Okay. How cute these guys are. I should put an olive on a scale. You mean one of these cuties? One of the olive U caps? Okay. Nope, not a good idea. I want to rebuild this board at some point. Maybe, actually. I don't know. I'm pretty happy with it, actually. My Alice mods. I want to rebuild it because I don't think my Alice modifiers sound that good. Because I need to redo the stabilizers. I mean, they're mostly fine. That's right. So it's like, it's not horrible, but as someone who cares, I could definitely do better. Hey, what up, Stash? How you doing today, Stash? That's one of the things where, like, I could improve it, but they still sound fine. So I don't know if I actually want to put that work in. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good today, you know. Played D&D earlier today, and I've been streaming for the last 2 hours now, and I'm pretty good. There's been some pretty good stuff, yeah. You built the OSA on... Oh, very nice, very nice. What'd you build it with? Hit me up with those specs. What are they looking like? Olivia, do you want me to put the brass he key on, or want me to use a normal enter for your... Just to show it off right here? Alu one? Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, that sounds so good. Right here? This right here? This enter? One sound, just... That's nice. White or accent spacebar, Olivia? Just kidding, I know you, Olivia. You want me to use the accent spacebar. I'm just gonna use these ones right here for the alts, because I think that's really nice looking. Oh my god, imagine having to pour out a whole bag of keycaps just to find a couple keys. What are you talking about, Olivia? It's an alpha key, which means it requires an alpha color. Hello? Hello? Where are my Windows keys? Or my code keys? Are they Windows or codes, Olivia? So I know what I'm looking for until I see it. Okay, or should I use these and then use 1.25 alts? What do you think? Should I do the wreaths on the outside or the wreaths on the inside? What do y'all think? Inside says 10, outside, inside. Oh my goodness. This is you guys are back and forth. I'm gonna go with Olivia. Olivia says outside, so outside it's gonna be. So I need to find. Here's an alt key I can use. There's the other alt key. Looking for the other wreath and looking for the mod colored tilde for Olivia because she likes being incorrect about things like this. But that's okay because we all love her. Ooh, kill out of here. If we could have had a 1 month baby by now. I just need to find one more wreath and we're done. Okay, there's definitely 2 wreaths. Olivia wouldn't do me dirty like this and only have 1 wreath in the set, right? It's definitely not called a wreath, but I totally forgot what it's called, so I'm calling it a wreath. Someone remember what the thing is called? Symmetry. There it is, found it. Okay, let's put the rest of these keycaps away. By put them away, I mean like just temporarily store them, because after this I have to put them back on my Alice, unless there's another set we have that's worth putting on Alice, but I don't think so because I don't have many sets with spacebar kits like I do for the Alice, so. Okay. How does this sound? How does this sound? Don't fall, Alice. Okay. Here is polycarbonate via that I have built for someone else. It contains lubed Gatoron inks. The inks are lubed with 3204 on the base, 3203 on the stem. The spring has been swapped with a 63.5 gram spring, and is using Durox stabilizers. So, let me just move my microphone. And most importantly, the case is closed. Yes. So, here's the distance. It's pointing about mid keyboard, and it's pointing like that, okay? So what do you all think? Here's row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, last row. It's a very nice sound. Keep in mind that the sound is really loud because I'm using a shotgun mic at way closer range than it should be used for the mic's use and for typing sounds. Because normally for typing, how you'd hear it is from where you are right here. But of course, like I said, my mic was only this far away, and it's a shotgun mic, so it's going to be really omnidirectional to wherever I point it, which was between the G and H keys. Yeah, that's my shotgun at a close range. So it's not like it's probably one of the worst ways to hear this keyboard. I'm also not. It's not on top of any desk mat either. I know a lot of people like putting 2 desk mats underneath to isolate it from the table. Definitely has some reverb from the table. In case you heard it, it's kind of hard ish to hear, but it was definitely there. Yeah, so I do keyboard building. So if anyone has a keyboard they want me to build, that's a service. Just PM me on Discord, you know. But I think this went pretty well. I had to use a Dremel to fix 2 of the screws, which was a pain in the butt. But hey, you know, sometimes it be how it do. Discord. There's just a link down below. You just look down below. There should be a link. You can join in. I put out YouTube videos. You want to see my new? I guess we can do some unboxings as well. I hope you guys enjoyed those sounds. This is quite the build. I did have to go through something similar for mine. So this is my personal one. This is one I built for someone else. Mine is much different. I'll let you guys hear mine as well, side by side. So here's one I just built with ink switches, and here's mine with MX Xylence. So yeah. Do Xylence feel squishy at bottom mount? Oh yeah, they do. They do. So yeah, I'm able to do some pictures, little photo session with this. Then I'll take the keycaps off and send it to its new owner, which is going to be really exciting for that person. Speaking of exciting, the other day I got a new board, which we'll be building up maybe in a week or 2. Here's the PCB, which doesn't even fit on frame with the case. And here is my Southpaw full size that I'll be building up sometime in the future. It's a behemoth of a keyboard. It's a chunker, yeah. Weighs about 8 pounds 5 ounces, like this, without the plate, PCB, or switches or anything else. Yeah, it's pretty big weight. Look at that weight. It's a big boy. Okay, I need to buy more solder for sure. Yeah, I got the 7075 aluminum. Will it make a difference? Probably not. You can see it right here. It's a 7075. Yeah, it certainly has some heft to it. It's just huge. I have a brass half plate. Oops. There we go. yeah, should be pretty fun. Pretty fun. I think fully built with switches and keycaps will be like £9, which is pretty hefty indeed. I'm finally catching up on my builds. You know, I've caught up and I built my Singa. I built this Via finally. I built my TR60. I have this to build now. I have like 5 rebuilds to do. I was gonna desolder a board on stream because I thought the Via would be really easy, one and done. Like, oh, I already lubed the switches. I don't even have to do that on stream, so that should be easy enough, right? No, I guess, as many of you saw, it was not. It was not as easy as I hoped for. But you win some, you lose some. Let's take a look at the beauty once again. Hopefully the PCB... Should we test the PCB? Do you all want to see me test the PCB on stream? I can show you guys this wonderful software called Via, in case you have never seen it before. Never open it again. Oh! It detected it. Okay, hold on. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Let's move over and let's go back over here. Let's go over here. Okay. And then, I need to go on Via. Hopefully I'm opening the most recent version up. Loading. Oh, this is not the most recent version, is it? Is it? It is. It detects my WT60A. Okay. Let me just, here it is. Hold on. I can show you guys my screen. Bam! I don't have a guest. So I'll take off that stuff. Bam. Okay. This is it. Okay. Nice. Nothing's happening. It's plugged in. I wonder if this WT60 has the most recent firmware on it. I actually don't know, but I could find out. She'll listen to Wilba, alright. Why is it WT60-A? Great question, bud. Yeah, nothing's coming up. Did I flash with the wrong firmware? I haven't even flashed it yet. Okay, should be the D version. So I means I need to put the new firmware on. Easy enough. Let's go download it. Let's go. Hold on. We'll adventure together, everyone. Look. Y'all need to calm down. Look. We just go to this wonderful website. Okay, look. Can I use via.com? Can you use via.com? Let's find out, okay? Check compatibility. Bam, let's go look for... Oh, these aren't links. Oh, here it is. Firmware downloads, okay? And we're going to hit this Control F. We're gonna hit WT. Oh, look at all these. A, B, C. Apparently this is the D, so I need to get the D. Okay. Bam. This is down to my desktop. Don't worry about how messy my desktop is. And then now, obviously, we're going to need to... what's the shortcut to put it in a bootloader mode? Hold escape while plugging in. Perfect. Escape is held. I'm plugging it in. QMK, hello. Huh, well. Well. Try it again. Let's close via, just in case. I don't want you detected via. I want... Let's check the driver with Zadig. Actually, I have really big driver issues. Olivia actually knows this. I ask her about this all the time, and she just tells me, Huey, your drivers are messed up. So let's see what my driver says. Wilba WT61 interface 1. Do I want to give it... Which one was it? LibUSB, I think this is the right one. Wilba, what do I do? What? Well, regardless, it's not detecting the PCB in the QMK toolbox when I hold escape, plug it in. Nothing's happening here. It's booting up WT60A. Meaning it's got the wrong firmware. Yes, so I've downloaded WT60D, but I can't get it in boot mapping mode by holding escape and plugging it in, so I can use QMK Toolbox to just, throw it on. Okay, so escape plus power on might not work. It's going to need reset button push. Nice. There's no shortcut. There's no like FN shortcut for it. And if I have to reassemble this board, I have to do what I have to do. I have to do it for the customer. No, Wilva, this is why I trust you. I mean, couldn't I just flash it with libUSB? No, I still have to. I still would have to hit the reset button. It's okay, everyone. Can't always win. All right, let's reassemble this. I believe. It's okay. I'm gonna reassemble this perfectly, everyone. Perfectly. One more time, just like the Daft Punk song. Everyone ready? Let's do this. One more time. Well, I just need to get it to detect in via. And once it detects in via, then I don't actually have to program it because Olivia can do that. See? It's about giving your customers options. I believe. Don't worry, guys. I believe. in before, this PCB doesn't even have a button on it. If I was a reset button, I would exist on this PCB. This is where it's supposed to be, but not. No, it's this thing here. S1? Is it this? That looks like a light. It's the little yellow one? Okay. Wild. Okay, got it. Let's go back, everyone, to the other screen. So I should be able to plug it in, push the button, disconnected. Here we go at Mega 32U. Let's go select the correct one, which is on my desktop. Here we go, everyone. We making things happening. Desktop. Here it is, the D. Are you ready for this? Flash. Success. Bam, 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 bam. Green eggs and ham. And then let's open up via. Here we go. WT60D is ready. Let's go to the key tester. All things are detecting. Okay, let's hit this. Let's reset. Let's test this matrix, baby. What do I do? I don't know. Olivia just wanted me to use this. Well, I'm testing a matrix. Cool. Things appear to work. Now let's just make them work appropriately. Layouts. Split backspace. Split. Shoo, sneezing. There we go. Bam. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna be nice. And what about the bottom row? I'm just gonna make sure you have oops, that's the wrong one. That's the correct one actually. Give you a standard HHKB. Where's my thing? Oh, bottom row. Oh, yeah, that's what you mean. This needs to be right alt. This needs to be right win. I know, Olivia, do you switch these since you use OS X a lot? The win and alt? Or are you okay with it like that? You switch it with software? Okay, that's fine. Hey, I'm just trying to be nice, man. I know she's probably gonna change most of this anyways, but still, I'm just trying to give people a bit of common sense, right? Like, what is this default? Okay, this is wrong. Okay, obviously, if anyone uses any kind of keyboard for any reason, then you all know this is. Where's my freaking arrows? Am I blind now? Up, right, oops, left, down, page up, page down, home, end. So, yeah. Volume. I actually don't even know where the volume keys are on an HHKB because I use hardware volume. My software volume is always max. ASD, got it. Is that up down mute or mute up down? Or up, down, play. Up, down, mute is my guess. What changes to be trans? Down, up, mute. Okay, got it. The top. Wherever this one stay. That should be delete actually. And that should be inserts. And just in case you want another delete, there you go. And then is that easy, everyone? Bam! Look! Now we go to the key tester. If I do my mod, I got my arrow keys. Yeah, we're good. Now we got the pain of reassembling this board. So nice. Special thanks to Wilba for helping me figure this out. Looks like I have to help him figure things out because the PCB should not have shown up as WT60-A. Apparently that's a big issue. So we're going to figure that out. Okay, everything's good to go. Let's reassemble this, everyone. Let's reassemble this. Because I have 4 more PCBs from him, or 3 more. One's going to Olivia, another one's going to someone else, and the 4th one, I guess I'm just gonna keep as part of my payment. That's really all I get paid with, just love. So yeah, let's figure the rest of those out. Listen, more of the story. Listen to Wilba, maybe. To be fair, it sounds like Wilba's manufacturer screwed that one up. Because in theory, it should have been a plug and a play. In theory, of course. Okay, let's do this from the start. Okay. Lining everything up. Okay. Does this massage all these gaskets in place once again? Let's take our time, make sure they're all massaged into place, you know? I can now rebuild my VIA with the correct piece. Yeah, it's true. Okay. Now let's put the top on. Okay, let's pray. Let's just pray. If I have to reassemble this 3 times to get it to work again, I will. But the key thing is, it is plug and play reassembly. Plug and play programming. Hold on. There we go. That's why. Yeah, there's these like little tabs that don't completely want to align, so you got to make sure they kind of like snap together. So then when you build up the rest of the board, it'll be hunky dory. So what does everyone think of this gasket mounting situation? Just curious with everyone. Do you guys like this idea of how these gaskets are mounted? Do you guys think it's too much of a pain? Do you think it's worth it if it was implemented better? Curious to hear what you all think about how it's done. I just wish it was done a little bit better. It works-ish, depending on how you define works. It's just finicky. It's a waking nightmare. So, like, I had all the switches lubed, and it still took me like 2 hours, right? So. Okay, does everyone fit together this time? Okay, no open seams in the bottom, no open seams in the top, no major open seams on the sides. We are good. Okay. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Yeah, sometime this coming up this week, this next week I'll be building up my Jane V2 CE. Once I decide if I want to use inks or holy pandas for that build, mostly because I already have creams in my Jane V2, so I don't know if I want to go that linear route again or hit it with some tactiles with the holy pandas. We'll see. That's a TBD kind of situation. I do have a few other rebuilds I need to do. Leaf 60 needs to be rebuilt faux show. I might rebuild my FR87 or just lube it. It has a J1. What's the switches called? T1 switches, yeah. Aside from that, things are going pretty well. I got a huge ton of cases today. I'm so happy. I got like a ton of these cases in. Let me just open one up to show you guys. So I absolutely love these cases. I have 8 of them, and I just got like 8 more, total of 16. Because each of these cases, you open it up, we got a little bit of foam on the inside, top and bottom, and they're just like, so they're overkill for 60%. For 60%, you would want to wrap it in something else, but I have some boards. I'm spilling the beans. I don't care. I'm gonna make a video on these soon, anyways. Look how great these are for TKL. This is great. My keyboard organization is so nice now. Yeah, all red, baby. That's the power of the Vern. The Vern. No, Jules is 65%. The Vern is the TKL. I want to do a video on this. I'm just like, I just can't source hamon. Like, I really want to do a video that involves hamon because it has hamon on it. Where the hell am I supposed to get some hamon in Fresno? You know what I'm saying? That's for the most part the stream for the day. I hope you all enjoyed. Just order online. Ooh, that's expensive. Prosciutto substitute could work. The only person who would really notice is Amazon. Let's be real. But yeah, this week in keyboards is gonna be on Tuesday or Wednesday. Hope I can catch you. Hope you all can catch that video on YouTube. Links down below for. Dude, Olivia, the legs of hamon are so expensive. Oh my goodness, how am I gonna finish all that? Like, it's ridiculous. Would be really, really cool though. There's Dremel off slices. That's true. Always a reason to bust out the Dremel. So today I built the polycarbonate via with lubed Gateron inks. It was a pretty cool, pretty solid build. I like how it sounds. Like, it makes me want to rebuild mine. Mine's completely silent. Don't get me wrong. But mine could feel better. And the reason mine doesn't feel great is MX Xylids. Nah. Which hi-fi meant? These are the HE400Is. I absolutely love them. Yeah, I have them in going to a little mixing console. That's how I do all my audio stuff. But no, they're great. Sometimes I'll take them out of my mixing console and I'll put them into my my USB preamp, and it's just, oh yeah, it's great for the price. It's great. But yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. Consider following me, subscribing, or following me on whatever things on Twitch. But importantly, of course, on YouTube as well, if you're not already. I do a weekly video series called This Week in Keyboard, which is your weekly keyboard news where I go over different group buys, and interest checks. I'm going to have hopefully a few more videos coming out soon, so stay tuned for those. Until next time, everyone, have an absolutely wonderful Sunday. I will be doing 2 more streams next week. Don't know when yet, but hey, if you join my Discord, I will try to keep people updated on my schedule when I can do my streams. Till then, stay classy, everyone.